A reading from the Gospel of Matthew. Jesus said, "Do not store up for yourselves treasure on earth, where moth and rust consume, and where thieves break in and steal, but store up for yourselves treasure in heaven, where neither moth nor rust consumes, and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. The eye is the lamp of the body. So if your eye is healthy, your whole body will be full of light. But if your eye is unhealthy, your whole body will be full of darkness. If then the light in you is darkness, how great is the darkness?" As we journey on through the Sermon on the Mount, we get Jesus setting before us extremes of choices. Jesus is using rhetoric to try and make sure we understand fundamental choices which confront us. We live in an age and in a part of the world where commercial values are absolutely the be-all and end-all of most people's lives. Where is your treasure? Have you invested it properly? What is your portfolio like? And these are questions of some significance. The Episcopal Church has one of the best pension funds anywhere in the world, and I am personally very grateful for the care that its trustees take about what they do with their assets, because I'm looking forward, I hope, to a nice, long, happy retirement. Except that's all well and good for somebody as privileged and lucky as I am. It's of no value to people who have no resources. But they still have treasure, even if they don't have resources. And I still have treasure of greater value than anything to do with my pension fund. Have I woken up to that fact, Jesus is asking me in these powerful words? It sort of depends what I choose to look at. It depends what I choose to do with my eye. And if I'm not focusing my eye on the light that St. John tells us came into the world and has never been overcome, if my eye is looking at something that produces darkness, the consequences of that for me are really, really bad. How great will be the darkness, says Jesus. We have to live in the real world. Our resources are part of that, and we should take them responsibly and seriously, but we need to remember that they could never be the most important thing in our life. And we need to remember that God calls us to things of so much greater value. Human relationships, the value of this precious planet, and most importantly, the value of the love of God that can never be taken away from us or from any of God's children. When we realize that, when our eyes are focused properly, not only do we see light, but we can share light, light that will never be overcome by the grace of God. Let's make sure that our eyes are fully focused. Amen.